Abraham. So it's right here. You just read, you just read it literally word for word in quotes. And then once you're done reading this, they're already ready to go. Okay. And then once the California flag dips, you will say, "Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance." So I'll tell you, I'll kind of signal you, and then as soon as they do, then that's the last thing you say. And as soon as they're done with their national anthem, after they do this, the national anthem, then you go back to your seat. Okay, here you go. So just start right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the presentation of the colors by the Porterville Military Academy Cadet Corps and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance and the playing of our national anthem by the Granite Hills Band. Ladies and gentlemen, with respect to our flag, please refrain from talking during the presentation. Thank you. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Mr. Milligan and the Grizzly Band. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing until the Porterville Military Academy Cadet Corps has marched back to the location and has been dismissed. Class of 2025 and guests, you may be seated. Good evening and welcome to the Granite Hills High School 2025 Commencement Ceremony. I would like to begin this evening with the introductions of the stage panel. Mr. Tom Velasquez, Board Vice President. Mrs. Donna Berry, Board Trustee. Dr. Nate Nelson, Superintendent. And Dr. Martha Stemke, Assistant Superintendent. Good evening, esteemed faculty, proud parents, distinguished guests, and most importantly, the Granite Hills High School graduating class of 2025. Tonight, we gather not just to celebrate the close of one chapter, but to honor the beginning of a bold new one. This moment is filled with anticipation, reflection, and limitless possibility. It is a time to recognize not only the academic achievements of 251 graduates, but the character, the heart, and the determination that brought each of you to this stage. To the families in the audience, your pride tonight is not only understandable, it is deeply deserved. Your encouragement and perseverance have been the quiet engine behind these students' success. Your sacrifices, both seen and unseen, have paved the way to this powerful moment. Thank you for entrusting us with your children. That trust has never been taken lightly. Padres tienen mucho de qué estar orgullosos. Su gran trabajo ha sido merecido al mirar a su estudiante caminar hacia el escenario. Gracias por confiarnos la vida y la educación de su estudiante a la escuela secundaria de Granite Hills. Este es un gran honor que nosotros como personal tomamos muy seriamente. To the remarkable class of 2025, your story is one of grit, growth, and grace. You begin your journey at Granite Hills with the ambition in your eyes and possibility in your hearts. Throughout your time here, you strengthened existing traditions while creating new ones. You brought home multiple Valley championships and earned prestigious awards. You led with energy and created moments that will echo long after tonight. But the most defining feature of your class has been your ability to get back on track even when life tried to pull you off course. There will be more moments like that. Moments when life feels noisy, chaotic, or uncertain. When friends change. When plans don't unfold as expected. In those times, it's not about never stumbling. It's about how fast you get back up, refocus, and realign with your purpose. Don't let temporary setbacks or outside influences determine your destiny. You are not defined by detours, but by your decision to return to that path. And as you navigate that path, remember this: your circle matters. Keep it small. Keep it sacred. Surround yourself with those who challenge you to grow, who uplift you, who see greatness in you even when you forget it yourself. Choose people who match your energy, mirror your values, and inspire your potential. The world is loud. Make sure the voices closest to you are the ones that truly matter. Let Maya Angelou's wisdom guide you. Do the best you can until you know better. Then when you know better, do better. Life will teach you more than any textbook ever could. Stay open to learning, and more importantly, stay brave enough to evolve. And when you face moments of doubt, let the words of Winston Churchill ring in your heart. Success is never final, failure is never fatal. It's the courage to continue that counts. That courage, the courage to continue, is your power. The measure of success is not in how many trophies line your shelves, but in how many lives you elevate along the way, and how deeply you loved, how boldly you stood, and how resiliently you rose. In closing, it has been the honor of a lifetime to walk alongside you these past few years. Congratulations, class of 2025. The world is waiting for your light. Go shine. At this time, I would like to invite up Joanna Molina Ambries to introduce the class of 2025.
Good evening, buenas tardes, family, friends, esteemed faculty, staff, and my fellow graduates of the class of 2025. My name is Joanna Molina Ambris, and it is both an honor and a privilege to welcome you all to this special occasion as we celebrate our graduating class of 2025. Thank you for being here to witness the culmination of years of hard work, perseverance, and growth. It feels almost surreal to be standing here today. Not long ago, we were children sitting crisscross applesauce on classroom carpets, learning to read, tie our shoes, and raise our hands. And yet, here we are, no longer the same children, but young adults on the edge of something new and exciting. Class of 2025, as I look at all of you, I see a community that has faced adversity and came out stronger. I see leaders who have grown not only academically, but in courage, compassion, and character. Each of us carries a unique story, all overcoming our challenges, but look at us today. This is something to be proud of. While this is a day of joy and celebration that I know we are all eager to go make a TikTok about, it is also a moment of reflection. We would not be here without the support of those who stood there beside us. Our family, teachers, mentors, even our comfort stuffed animals, or the sweet treat we would reward ourselves to after every assignment being successfully turned in. We would be lying if we say we will not miss Mrs. Ross's long chit chats, Lombardi's jokes, I know you are probably here, Senor Lopez teasing us, giving Diliberto non-stick nicknames, and all of the staff. Hoy se cierra nuestro capítulo de la preparatoria, pero se abre el capítulo de nuestras vidas. Y aunque todos vamos siguiendo caminos distintos, llevamos con nosotros las enseñanzas y el amor de quienes nos han apoyado. A nuestros padres, abuelos y seres queridos, gracias. Gracias por los sacrificios silenciosos, por el trabajo inalcanzable y por simplemente creer en nosotros, incluso en los momentos que dudamos de nosotros mismos. En especial, quiero tomar el momento de agradecerle a mi familia, el reflejo de los sacrificios de mi comunidad inmigrante, que con manos cansadas, pero corazones llenos de esperanza, me enseñaron a soñar en grande, trabajar con humildad y de nunca olvidar de dónde vengo. Este logro también es tuyo. Quiero aprovechar para mandar un saludo a mi papá, que me está viendo desde México en FaceTime desde el ranchito. Te quiero, pa. Y un agradecimiento a mi abuelito por ser mi Uber personal. To my fellow graduates, the world is waiting for your voice, your visions, and your leadership. Let us go forward not just to succeed, but to uplift others along the way. Congratulations, class of 2025. We did it together. Thank you.
Thank you, Joanna. Tonight, as these students entered the stadium, you may have noticed many wearing hardware and honor stoles around their necks. At this time, I am honored to recognize students who have earned special recognition for various accomplishments. Students, when I mention each award, please stand to be recognized. For our pathway completers who met all course sequence requirements and all PUSD requirements, starting with the Computer Operations and Development Education or CODE pathway, please stand. The Academy of Careers and Education or ACE pathway, please stand. Law, Justice, and Ethics, or LJE pathway completers, please stand. Avid Senior Seminar completers, please stand. Our State Seal of Biliteracy recipients, please rise. Our State Seal of Civic Engagement recipients, please rise. Our Golden State Seal Merit Diplomas, please rise. Our College and Career Readiness recipients, please rise. Our A through G completers, please rise. Our California Scholarship Federation Life members, please rise. Students that earned a 4.0 GPA and above, please rise. Next, our 2025 Gates Scholarship recipient, which is one of only 4 in Porterville Unified this year, and only one of 300 in the nation. The second and since 2023 from Granite Hills High School. This scholarship covers the full cost of college attendance. Please rise. Next, we have 3 valedictorians that we'd like to give the opportunity to provide a speech. Grace Gonzalez Lopez, Rebecca Ortiz Mendez, and Emily Santoyo. But first, I'd like to talk about what this required. The honor of valedictorian holds many requirements. Students must earn no less than a 4.0 in all non-weighted courses, no less than a B in weighted coursework, must be CSF seal bearers, meet A through G requirements, pass the CASP test with an exceed standard score in ELA and math, and qualify for the Golden State Seal Merit Diploma. Valedictorians, please come to the stage when I call your name so that you may each deliver your valedictory address. Grace Gonzalez Lopez.
Good evening, fellow faculty, staff, custodians, friends, family, and of course, class of 2025. My name is Grace Gonzalez, and it is an absolute honor to stand before you all. As I look across the field, I see more than remarkable graduates. I see stories of perseverance, endurance, and quiet strength of those who refuse to give up. As I reflect on our long and incredible journey, I would like to remind everyone of a quote that many of us are familiar with. It is never too late to start the day over. I cannot emphasize enough how unpredictable life is. We have all had moments when we felt behind, overwhelmed, or simply lost. But every sunrise offered us a choice to begin again. It is up to you to let that light in. Every step we took to reach this point in our lives was a new beginning, a second chance, and a reminder that we are never defined by one moment, nor by one hard day. To my classmates, you are so much more than your grades or accomplishments. You are the result of every voice that said to keep going, and you did. Remember to live your life with purpose within every action that you take. We don't always know where that light will take us, but we do know who we are taking with us. The people who loved us, believed in us, and walked with us, even when the path was uncertain. Continue to fight for those who don't have a voice, and never forget that you can begin again every day. On that note, I would like to acknowledge some very important people. I want to thank my role models and biggest inspirations, my parents and siblings who left their home, friends, and family to build a better future for me. Para mi familia, les agradezco con todo mi corazón los esfuerzos que ustedes superaron para darme las oportunidades que tengo en este momento. Please believe me when I tell you I will not be standing here without your sacrifices. You built a foundation from nothing in a new country with a brand new language and still managed to ask for help when you had every reason to feel alone. That is the strength I can only hope to carry on with me for the rest of my life. Despite every acceptance, every scholarship, and every accomplishment, there is nothing in this world that I can show to prove how thankful I am. Mamá, papá, no hay nada en este mundo que les pueda enseñar qué tan agradecida estoy por sus sacrificios. Este diploma que celebramos hoy les pertenece más a ustedes que a mí. The diploma we celebrate today belongs more to you than it belongs to myself. To my beloved senior class, thank you for the journey, the shared stress during finals, and for the little moments that made the big ones bearable. Thank you for being a part of my story. As we share our last goodbyes, take with you the love, strength, and lessons that you learned from here. Hug your loved ones and tell your teachers thank you. And finally, hold your heads up high. You made it. Class of 2025, congratulations, we did it. I would now like to invite Rebecca Ortiz on stage.
Good evening, parents, faculty, and most importantly, graduates who stand before me today. I'm incredibly grateful to be standing here speaking to all of you, but most importantly, I'm incredibly grateful to be a part of Granite Hill's class of 2025. We've been on a 13-year journey filled with unforgettable friendships, teachers who shaped us, and memories that will carry for life. This was the last year most of us will be with our closest friends, and tonight marks one of the last moments we'll all share with the people we've grown up with. That being said, it's easy to lose sight of how far we've come. But take a moment to think back to who you were as a freshman. Look at how much you've grown, not just academically, but as people. We've flourished, we've thrived, and we've pushed forward through every obstacle that came our way. Throughout high school, we've seen each other at our best and at our worst. We've lived, laughed, cried, and reminisced in these past 4 years, and truthfully, I wouldn't change a single moment of it. I am so happy to be ending these 4 years of high school, still friends with the same people I started with, and with those new friends I met along the way who helped me and pushed me to be where I am today. I want to take a moment and give thanks to my older sister, Daniela. I know I don't say this often, but I do love you. Without you, I wouldn't be where I am today. You've pushed me since I was very little to be the best person I could be, and you're the reason I was inspired to become valedictorian, because I knew I wanted to be just like you. Thank you for being like my second mom. Everyone always asks me what my motivation for going to college is, and like many of you who come from immigrant and Hispanic families, my biggest inspiration is my parents. Ahora, para los padres que quizás no han entendido todo lo que se ha dicho por la barrera del idioma, esta parte es para ustedes. Para las familias y padres que están aquí presentes, para que nos acompañan desde lejos y para los que nos cuidan desde el cielo, gracias por sus sacrificios y por su amor incondicional. Sé lo mucho que duele no poder comprender algunas cosas simplemente por no hablar el idioma, especialmente en un día tan importante como hoy. Pero aún así están aquí y sin su apoyo este momento no sería posible. No existen palabras suficientes para agradecer todo lo que han hecho por nosotros. A mis padres que llegaron a este país con las manos vacías, pero el corazón lleno de sueños y que aún sin tenerlo todo, me lo dieron todo. Quiero que sepan que no estoy aquí solo por mis propios logros. Estoy aquí por sus manos trabajadoras, por su esfuerzo y por su fe en mí. Esta ceremonia no es solo para nosotros los graduados, también es para ustedes como padres que muchos cruzaron fronteras y vencieron obstáculos con la esperanza de darnos un mejor futuro. Muchos de ustedes aquí presentes, como mis padres, se despiertan a las 3 o 4 de la mañana, trabajan largos días en el frío, en el calor, sin quejarse y sin rendirse. Ustedes se sacrifican cada día para que nosotros podamos salir adelante, y eso no es en vano. Hoy más que nunca deberían de sentirse profundamente orgullosos de ustedes mismos. Hoy no solo celebramos nuestras metas alcanzadas, también celebramos las suyas. Este diploma no solo nos pertenece a nosotros, también nos pertenece a cada uno de ustedes que nos ha ayudado a hacer realidad nuestros sueños. Y si un día nos ven volar, recuerden que fueron ustedes quienes nos pintaron las alas. Yo soy y siempre seré orgullosamente hija de padres inmigrantes. Like I told my parents, this is not the end. It is only the beginning. We've overcome a lot these past few years, and every single one of us deserves to be here. Today is a day that we have waited years for, but dreaded at the same time. People say that this is the finish line, but I think we finally made it to the starting line. This is the beginning of an era. We will embrace the good and bad and take them with us on whatever journey the universe plans for us. High school was unforgettable, and while I could stand here and say they were the best years of our lives, that wouldn't be the whole truth. As we step into the next chapter of our lives with eagerness and excitement, we will soon realize that not everything goes according to our plans. So as you go into the world to chase your dreams, remember, you will be met with battles you can't climb, but that does not define you. You have a purpose. Your worth is not measured by your setbacks, but by your ability to keep going. It's not about how many years of school we completed, but how we lived those years. From elementary school games to extra recess to early field trip mornings to middle school promotion, and now these moments. This milestone will fade into our memories, but remember, this is not the end. It's our turn to write what comes next. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a wrap on the most chaotic, emotional, and unforgettable years of our lives. Class of 2025, we did it. I would now like to welcome Emily Santoyo.
It's really hard to be going after those two amazing speeches. But good evening, distinguished guests, faculty, friends, family, and most importantly, fellow graduates. We are here today to celebrate the end of our 4-year high school journey, a journey filled with growth, challenges, and unforgettable memories. A lot of my speech is saying thank you, which may sound weird, but I believe we owe it to the people in the stands who helped us to get here in this moment. First and foremost, I want to thank the teachers and staff who have supported, challenged, and shaped us into the individuals we are today. You have not only imparted knowledge, but also shown us the importance of curiosity, perseverance, and hard work. Your dedication has made all the difference, and we are so grateful. And to our families, thank you. Your unwavering support and love carried us through every late night, every test, and every tough moment. Your belief in us made the hard times bearable, and your pride made our victories even sweeter. This achievement is as much yours as it is ours. I would like to thank my parents. As immigrants, they didn't have the same opportunities to finish school as many others, but they taught me the value of education in ways I'll carry with me for the rest of my life. They showed me that if I was willing to learn, opportunities would follow, no matter what obstacles I faced. They reminded me that education would always be my ticket to a greater future. They may not have received diplomas like us, but with their sacrifices, they've ensured that I could. They may not have finished school themselves, but they gave me every tool I needed to succeed, and for that, I am eternally grateful. Quiero darle las gracias a mis padres. Yo, como muchos otros, soy hija de padres inmigrantes. Mis padres llegaron sin nada, pero me lo dieron todo. Aunque no pudieron terminar la escuela, me enseñaron que la educación es la clave para un futuro mejor. Siempre me mostraron que, aunque no fuéramos ricos en dinero, éramos ricos en conocimiento, siempre y cuando estuviéramos dispuestos a aprender y esforzarnos. Y como dijo mi amiga Rebe, soy y siempre seré orgullosamente hija de padres inmigrantes. Mami, papi, los amo con todo mi corazón y nunca podré expresarles lo agradecida que estoy de ser su hija. También quiero incluir a mis abuelos, desde las tortillas recién hechas hasta las veces que tuve que pelear con gallinas enojonas. Mis mejores memorias han sido en casa de ellos. No solo me dieron un hogar lleno de amor, sino que también me enseñaron los valores y las habilidades de vida que hoy me permiten estar aquí. Tita, gracias por darme el amor al café. Y Tito, gracias por todas las historias que compartieron conmigo. No sé qué hubiera hecho sin su apoyo. To my brother, thank you. Even with our large age gap, you've been someone who I look up to. Even though you joke that I copied you by trying out for tennis and joining the LJE pathway, you're not wrong. I have followed in your footsteps, but that's only because I wanted to be just like you. You've been a constant source of inspiration, helping me through the tough times. Lupe, I may not say it enough, but I admire you more than you know, and I'm so grateful to have you in my life. I was also told by multiple people not to include a boy in my speech. Miss Navarro, you give a lot of good advice, but I'm sorry I can't take this one. Hernan Gutierrez Bedoya is a valedictorian from yesterday's Portable High graduating class. You've challenged me to keep pushing, to keep reaching, and for the past 5 years, I've done just that. Thank you for being my study partner, my motivator, and my constant support. After today, I guess we can officially say we're middle school, high school sweethearts. I love you. Now, looking out at all of you, I see the faces of those who have grown with me. Friends, classmates, and peers who have walked this journey together. We've grown side by side, and through every high and low, we've discovered just how much we're capable of, especially when we never give up. But today isn't just about closing a chapter, it's about opening a new one. It's a reminder that it's not where we begin, but where we end that defines us. And even now, this isn't really an ending, it's a beginning. This moment is not the finish line, it's the starting point. The tassel we move today doesn't mark the end of our journey, but the beginning of something even greater. High school is behind us now, but everything ahead is unwritten, and it's ours to write. We've learned to work hard, to fail, to try again, and most importantly, to show up for one another, and to keep going when things feel impossible. Those lessons earned through late nights, hard tests, and quiet moments of doubt are more valuable than any greater award. They're the foundation for whatever comes next. Wherever life takes us, remember this. Who you are today is just the beginning of who you can become. So don't be afraid to aim high, to speak up, and to take risks and keep growing. Let's carry forward the courage to question, the drive to learn, and the determination to keep showing up. I forgot where I'm at. Don't forget, it's not where you start, but where you end. Thank you for the memories, the lessons, and the love. Congratulations, class of 25. Gracias y que Dios los bendiga.
Well done, valedictorians. Now, Ace Alcantar and Anthony Contreras will deliver the farewell address.
As we stand here on the night of graduation, let's reflect on the lessons and experiences learned through our shared journey. Our class came together as bright individuals, each contributing our unique backgrounds and abilities. Throughout our years in high school, we have grown drastically, not just academically, but as people. Our class learned the importance of supporting each other, offering shoulder, and celebrating our successes. One aspect of our class that has demonstrated the most is our ability to learn from one another. Whether it was through late night study sessions, casual conversations in the hallways, or class projects, our unique perspectives were constantly exchanged. These little moments allowed us to understand better and develop insights to think more critically about the world around us. We found the power of camaraderie and the value of sharing viewpoints. Let's hold on to these values as we continue to grow in life. Remember the importance of helping others, collaborating, and community. The bonds we've created and the lessons we've shared through our journey has shaped us to become better and more knowledgeable individuals. Continue utilizing them in the path filled with purpose and impact. Be ready to embark on your new journey, which has now begun. Thank you.
Our community is something that we will always have and remember. We must remember all the teachers, counselors, staff, and family, everyone who has made a meaningful difference in our lives. Hold on to all of the memories and connections you've made. No matter where we end up in life, we will always have a place here with the people in our community who have taught us everything. This school has seen us grow and prosper for 4 years, and they have helped shaped us into who we are today. Every single person in our community has been there to support us and encourage us to become better and a better version of ourselves. If you are staying locally, I hope you continue to support younger students and siblings in their future endeavors. And for those of us venturing outside of our hometown, remember where we came from. Come back to visit and become a future inspiration to future students. Today we graduate and start the next chapter of our lives. Even though we are leaving this chapter, look back and hold on to all of the knowledge you've learned and all the people you've met. I hope this is not farewell forever because we need to come together and continue to inspire and motivate future generations of students, just as everyone in our community did for us. Thank you.
Thank you, Ace and Anthony. Now, our amazing Granite Hills High School band, led by Mr. Milligan, will perform Beyond Seven Hills by Michael Sweeney. Thank you, Mr. Milligan and the phenomenal Granite Hills High School Band. At this time, we are pleased to present the members of the Granite Hills High School class of 2025 with their diplomas. Parents, family, and friends of these graduates, please shout and scream when your student's name is called. Got you.
Perla Mendoza,
Dariana Ceballos,
Ivan Martinez Bedoya,
Marlene Castro Campos,
Sofia Maciel,
Sarah Brown,
Christian Lopez Gutierrez,
Brenda Bernal,
Julissa Lopez Contreras,
Sergio Baez Castro,
Gabriel Lemus,
Ava Enco,
Carlos Lara Villa,
Juan Carlos Ambrosio Ángel,
Valeria Ibarra Vargas,
Isaí Alejo Velázquez,
Diana Hidalgo Gallardo,
Julián Alcaraz Ibarra,
Zaira Hernandez Alaman,
Ace Alcantar,
Anaí Hernandez,
Jaime Aguiniga,
Vanessa Guarama,
Jomana Abdul Karem,
Betsy Farfan,
Joana Molina Ambris,
Alexis Farfan,
Abraham Navarrete,
Miguel Cruz Barragan,
Emily Santoyo,
Anthony Contreras,
Rebecca Ortiz Mendez,
Iris Zabayos,
Grace Gonzalez Lopez,
Congratulations.
Brianna Andrade Garcia,
Abril Soltero Reyes,
Nicholas Anderson,
Terry Santoyo,
Germán Ambrosio Chai,
Alexandra Salvador,
Wendy Alvarez Magana,
William Reese Marquez,
Vanessa Alvarado Tapia,
Ruby Ruiz Dávalos,
Noe Alvarado Garcia,
Montserrat Romero,
Marlene Alvarado Cordova,
Rosalina Reyes Santos,
Jonathan Alvarado,
Estrella Regalado,
Leslie Alcaraz,
María Fernanda Ramos,
Anthony Alcantar Gutierrez,
Tanya Puente Bedoya,
Adan Acevedo,
José Ramón Pineda Peñalosa,
Alex Vargas,
Marina Navarro Alvarez,
Jose Torres Lara,
José Nava Polonio,
Sandra Torres,
Diego Morales Núñez,
Rocio Tecuapa Sanchez.
Maritza Morales Argueta.
Lucero Tapia Diaz.
Kendall Miller.
Sean Starling.
Rodrigo Milan Alejo. Yair Carmona Ramos.
Melissa Del Toro Mendoza.
Joshua Carvajal de Jesus.
Javier de la Cruz Geronimo.
Lisette Campos Isabel.
Eduardo de Jesus.
Noe Campos.
Sandy Cortez.
Frankie Campos.
Braulio Corona Ramos.
Novaline Brixie.
Liliana Corona Martinez.
Luis Bojorquez.
Natalie Contreras.
Adrian Bedoya Alcantar.
Julio Contreras.
Carla Barrientos Ortiz.
Kira Collins.
Luis Barraza Beltrán.
Giovanni Cisneros.
Christian Barragan.
Leticia Siriaco.
Linda Astorga.
Cassandra Chides.
Brian Arredondo.
Salvador Zabayos Torres.
Andrea Armenta Ruiz.
Esmeralda Zabayos Martinez.
Dalia Arrevalo Machuca.
Germán Zabayos Magaña.
Jose Andrade Moreno.
Damian Carranza Peña. Perla Carranza Molina.
Julie Gomez.
Sarah Hernandez Alvarez.
Salvador Herman Rico.
Emmanuel Hernandez Alvarez.
Genesis Garcia Saavedra.
Jason Hernandez.
Guadalupe Garcia Franco.
David Hernandez.
Eduardo Garcia.
Alicia Hernandez.
Diego Garay.
Sensory Laurenage.
Karina Gallegos.
Lulu Guzman Ramos.
Yajaira Galindo.
Alexa Guzman.
Israel Oswaldo Galicia.
Alina Garola.
Luz Felix.
Caden Gray.
Brisa Estrella.
Cindy Gonzalez Valencia.
Daisy Emigdio Nava.
Angelique Gonzalez Lopez.
Miriam Echeveste.
Christopher Gonzalez Limas.
Jonathan Duran.
James Gonzalez Arango.
Rose Driver.
Ulysses Gonzalez.
Anayeli Dominguez Alonso.
Gonzalo Gonzalez.
Stephanie Díaz de Jesús.
Arturo Gonzalez.
Leslie McClure Serrano.
Michael Tehu.
Haley Kirk.
Saeed Magana.
Bradley Keel.
Kevin Maciel Mesa.
Yarivet Jimenez Rios.
Slim Machuca.
Estela Jimenez Mejia.
Jose Machuca.
Ezequiel Jimenez.
Jacqueline Lupercio.
David Jimenez.
Aaliyah Lopez Osagura.
Diana Jaimes.
Amy Lopez Mayor.
Alejandro Izaguirre.
Briseis Lopez.
Joel Iniguez.
Jeremiah Lopez.
Fabian Huerta Hernandez.
Jennifer Lopez.
Isaac Guaracha.
Artemia Lopez.
Ashley Guerra Herrendira.
Osvaldo Leon Trejo.
Jules Lambarina.
Diana Lemus Gonzalez.
Andrea Hernandez Reed.
Celeste Lemus.
Angel Hernandez Palomares.
Andrew Lemus.
Giancarlo Hernandez Bravo.
Nikolai Leichner. Catherine Olivero.
Jasmine Delia Miranda.
Pedro Olivar.
Samantha Miramontes.
Eulasia Nunez Martinez.
Brian Merida Solano.
Corelli Nunez.
Oliver Mendez Tadeo.
Chanel Nunez.
Angel Mendez Garcia.
Yasmin Navarro.
Carla Mendoza.
Mariah Navarro.
Valeria Mendez.
Ethan Murphy.
Jocelyn Medina Sarabia.
Areli Mario Tenejero Aguilar.
Felicity Herrera.
Leslie Maron Cortez.
Francisco Martinez Luna.
Anthony Morales.
Andrea Martinez Lemus.
Saul Moreno Hidalgo. Michael Moreno.
Jonathan Martinez Barajas.
Antonio Moreno.
Valentin Martinez.
Katie Morales.
Jacob Martinez.
Kevin Shields.
Esteban Mariano Sandoval.
Abel Mirilon Diaz.
Esmeralda Marcelino Milan. Merlina Marcelino.
Angie Noemi Torres.
Alexandro Romero.
Shane Thornton.
Gloria Roman.
Nevaeh Thompson.
Eduardo Rojas.
Julissa Tapia Reese.
Arturo Rodriguez Cervantes.
Jose Tapia Bustos.
Jose Rivera Gomez.
Yamile Suarez Lara.
Juan Reyes Galindo.
Ethan Stone.
Daisy Ramos León.
Bricia Soto.
Giselle Ramos Lara.
Alina Soto.
Giovanni Ramos Espinosa.
Andrew Smith.
Eric Ramos.
Alberto Servin Corona.
Anthony Ramos.
Amalia Santos Morales.
Joseph Ramirez.
Alexandro Sanchez Nunez.
Andrew Prado.
Christian Sanchez Isabel.
Marissa Perez Velasquez.
Christopher Sanchez Chavez.
Lynette Perez.
Sergio Saavedra Arvayo.
Juan Palomares Zavala.
Fabian Reese Manzo.
Kendra Ortiz.
On this side, we're gonna just start out with our left feet. Yep.
Julio Ciranda Correa. Amy Cepeda. Carlos Zavala Mosqueda. Juan Zavala Chavez. Vanessa Zavala. Jaden Williams. Gabriel Williams Songkapong Medrano. Tyson Vincent. Alexander Villeda Suarez. Brenda Victorino Romero. Lorena Valencia. Isabella Tripp. Ana Trinidad Narciso. Camila Torres Ramos.
Graduates, please stand. Board of Education, staff, and audience, the students before you have completed the requirements set forth by the Porterville Unified School District and the State of California for high school graduation. As principal of Granite Hills High School, and upon the recommendation of this faculty, I am pleased to present these graduates, the class of 2025. Graduates, please proceed. Pause. Graduates, please proceed to the track for our senior standby before the turning of the tassels.
Please turn and face me. I am honored to lead this class of 2025 in the long-standing rite of passage from high school students to high school graduates. Graduates, on my signal, you will turn your tassels from right to left.
To my class, we didn't just survive, we thrived. Now to my beloved class of 2025, turn those tassels!
This concludes our commencement ceremony. Thank you for your attendance this evening, and congratulations to the class of 2025.